Welcome back to my channel. This is Canadian Retro. I have another pickups video for you here. This one's pretty short, just stuff that I found thrifting today. Nothing super epic or anything like that, but a couple of really cool items I think that I did want to add into my collection, and actually one item that, although not super valuable, it's something that I was sort of looking for without even knowing it, and I'll explain that when I actually show you this item. But the first things that I found was half price day at a Goodwill. And I found two titles. One of them is Rock Band 2 for the Wii. Now I know these games aren't really that valuable necessarily, pretty common, you can find them all over the place, but I paid $2.50 for it, and it's complete, and the disc on this one is like pretty much near perfect, maybe some few minor kind of scratches. I'm a huge fan of the Rock Band games. I'm still a fan of them. I love them. I haven't really had much of a chance lately to play them, but I really do enjoy the series, so I wanted to get this just to add it into my collection if I ever get the urge to get back into Rock Band again, or have the time to play it again. I'll have it for all of my systems essentially. Moving on, at the same Goodwill, I picked up a copy of Sega GT 2002. And it's the Jet Set Radio Future Not For Resale version of it, only on Xbox. So I really had my eye on this for a while. It was sitting there for I think pretty much like the whole week, and nobody bothered to pick it up, but because it was half price day and for $2.50, I thought I would pick it up because the disc is absolutely like mint on it, and it has all the manuals, so it's totally complete and everything. So I thought I would pick it up for $2.50. I already have it in my collection, but I was thinking I could probably resell this one and make a little bit off of it to put toward paying for the things I do want to keep in my collection this week. Something that I found, and this was at the Telly's I went in, and really cool actually. They had an old system there that I had when I was a kid, and I was so tempted in picking it up, but I really sort of thought it out, and I don't have the room down in the retro dungeon here to house it, nor do I have any games for the console itself, or rather I should call it a computer. It was a Commodore VIC-20.
When it comes to video games, nobody compares to Atari.
I find Intellivision more sophisticated and lifelike. Gentlemen, move over for my friend Vic. The Commodore VIC-20. Move over? The Commodore VIC-20 does more than your machines. It's a great computer that also plays great games, like this, and this, and this.
A computer that plays great games?
Under $300? Exactly. We didn't know. Get the Commodore VIC-20 computer for under $300.
Predating the Commodore 64, way back in the 80s kind of thing, and that's one of the ones that I had, and I was just so amazed to see it at the Telly's, but they wanted $10 for the computer part itself, and then they wanted another additional $7 for the tape deck that goes along with it, because you could used to be able to store games on cassette tapes, like the old type of audio tapes. They could actually read those, and there'd be games and things stored on those. And it also had a power supply, and they wanted another $7 for that, and I just kind of did the math in my head and figured that was a little too much for that old system. Plus I really don't have a place to hook it up or a way to hook it up, so I left it behind. I threw it in my cart and I was walking around with it, and then I changed my mind on it, and I couldn't be doing that. But I did find one game there, and it's this one here, and this is what I was talking about at the start there, where it's like something I was looking for but I didn't know I was looking for it, and it's this here. It's Tempest for PlayStation 1. If you've watched my previous videos, I have mentioned it before that I like to collect these retro remakes for the original PlayStation, like the Frogger one. There's a variety of other ones as well that were sort of reissued games kind of thing. So this is the PlayStation version of Tempest, and I really enjoyed Tempest in the past. I didn't even know this existed. I saw it at the thrift store today, the Telly's today, and I just couldn't leave it behind. So for this I paid $2.99. which is more than a reasonable price for that one. Moving on, I went to a Value Village and there was really nothing there. So I came back to the Thalys because I do my double take, and I'm glad I did because they actually put out a couple of new games. This one here I'm probably going to resell, but it was in such great condition and I know it has a little bit of value for some people, so I thought I would give it a shot and see if I can use it to refund basically my other purchases that I'm planning on keeping. And it's Buffy the Vampire Slayer Chaos Bleeds. I don't know a whole lot about this title. I don't know if it's that great or anything like that, but my understanding is this is either somewhat valuable or something like that because I don't really see it around that much, so I thought I would pick it up. It is complete, and the disc itself is actually pretty wonderful. It's almost near perfect, I would say. It just needs to be cleaned up because you can see it's a little bit dusty there. But for a near perfect copy of that, and just needs a cleaning, good to go. For that I paid $6. That's why I was a little hesitant to pick that one up, and hopefully, you know, I can get like 15 for it or something like that, maybe 12 or 15. And then one that I didn't have in my collection already and pretty happy to find there as well is Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind, and that one there I also paid $6 for. Again, it's complete. It is the Platinum Hits edition, but I'm perfectly happy with that. It has everything in there. You can see there's the manual itself, and then there's also, so it has the map as well there, which is in really great shape, so that's super awesome. Nice little bonus, you know, to find this completely intact, so to speak. Manual's in good shape, and the game is actually like near perfect. I would say it's almost brand new. It's just a little dusty, and that's about it. So really pleased to pick this one up because I didn't have this in my collection yet. So really great to add an additional Xbox title in, especially one of this caliber and quality. So that's just about it. I actually have one more thing to show you, which I'm leaving for the end here because it's not really video game related, but you know that if you've been watching my other videos that I'm sort of hoarding Lego that I find at thrift shops as much as possible, as long as it's a reasonable price. So I picked up this bag here today, and it's just a bunch of random Lego pieces, you know, sort of like the stock kind of pieces, but really cool. And for that I paid $3 at the Value Village, so pretty good deal right there, not too bad at all. Thanks again for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Feel free to comment down below, thumbs up this video, and I will see you all later.